So we are back from Florida, and in today's video, we have to get a ton of stuff done. I emptied out the cooler the night before, all of the important stuff like the lunch meat and stuff like that. I got that in the refrigerator, but I had waters in here. Some of them were frozen. I like to do that, freeze like half of my bottles of water, so I use that as the ice. And now I just need to get it all put away in the refrigerator. Did you guys go on any vacations this year? Do you have any planned? We went to Florida and we had a great time. We usually stay right on the beach, but this time we stayed in a house a little further away from the beach. We still got to go visit and it wasn't too far away, but it was so wonderful. The place was so great. It was so much better than our vacation last year. If you watched my video last year, you know the place had cockroaches and we ended up having to leave early, and it was just gross. It was horrible. But this year made up for it. It was so wonderful. We had such a great time. But I'm just going to unload this picnic basket. This thing comes in handy. It's just so great. The whole entire thing, there's little plastic things that slide on the ends that make it more sturdy, but you can take those out and it'll completely collapse just into a little thing that you can put in a tote. And so it's so great. I love it. It works so well. I store this in my summer tote all winter long, but then I pull this thing back out and we use it all winter. If something spills on the inside, it's like this plastic material, so you can just wipe it straight up. Even the outside is really easy. You just saw me, I just wiped the whole thing down. It's easy to clean. I really do like those super cute authentic picnic baskets. However, this one is just more functional. So this is the one that I use. It works out well for us. I can put my little marker on it for our cooler drinks. I can put our hand sanitizer, and then we're good to go. So I'm just going to repack this because honestly, we're back from Florida, but we're not. You can see over here we have some stuff going on that we need to get put away, just some bags, and then we used this when we went to the beach, but we also used it when we went to our friend's lake the other day, and it just has like sunblocks and things in here and bug sprays and aloe and all that good stuff. But this whole thing, you can take everything out and it collapses down into one little small thing. And so it's easy to store. You can also zip it up completely so it completely closes. I just love this thing. I'll link it below if I can find it. I've had this for years. I've used totes and stuff, but this just works out well. I don't put too much heavy stuff in it, and it does have a little carrier where you can carry it like that. So I really like it. I just think it works out the best for us. I had towels in here, fishing poles, they collapse down, the fishing poles. I'll link those too. Those are super cool. They collapse down, they can fit in this bag. But I also had like squirt guns, all types of stuff. You could throw it in there. It's easy to wash down. It's just like mesh material. So I brought it home, sprayed it with hydrogen peroxide, let it sit out in the sun, and then we packed it up, and I'm gonna do the same thing again today. If you watched my vacation prep video, you saw all the things that I packed, and I most definitely overpacked. And I absolutely forgot a few things. It's just how it works every single time, I swear. No matter how prepared you are, you forget a thing or two. But it wasn't that too terrible. I actually do pack for my husband. How many of you guys pack for your husband? I feel like that's kind of, I don't know, a touchy subject. I didn't even know it was a touchy subject, but one of my husband's friends was kind of like surprised because we're like, I forgot his underwear. What happens? So we had two pairs, the one that he was wearing, and then we had a hotel bag, and I put underwear in that bag. But whenever we go down, we just have one. It's almost like a duffel bag, kind of like for sports, and we just throw all our outfits and our hygiene products in that bag. And then when we stay in the hotel, we just have to take that bag out with us, and then we're back on the road the next morning. It makes it much easier. You don't have to dig through any of your suitcases or anything like that. So he had two pairs of underwear, and we just kept throwing them in the wash every other day, which was fine because we had beach towels and stuff, and we had to throw stuff in the wash regardless. It's just one of those things that, you know, you're on vacation, but laundry still needs to be done. So we just went ahead and threw his underwear in there. But how many of you guys pack for your husbands? I do it every trip. There's not been a trip. I will kind of tell him, hey, your stuff is ready. You might want to go check it over. And this time we were just so busy. We were running so late. And so it just didn't work out. But my husband had this huge project that he had to get done at work before we went on vacation. So he had to work super, super hard. And so I don't mind. I get the laundry done. As I'm doing the laundry, I just start putting what I know he wears all the time into the suitcase. And I also unpack for him. It's not a big deal. He does so much of the major work. Like there were things up in the attic that I needed and he had to go up there and get those, like the stuff that I just can't do. I can pack a suitcase. That's super easy, but I am not strong enough to go in the attic and get the wagon or whatever it was that I needed out of the attic. He's actually been up there several times since, but there's just been a lot of summer stuff up there that I need him to go get for me. So he does his part, trust me. He works super, super hard. But I like to do certain things for him that I really don't mind doing, that I know that he just doesn't have the time to do. And packing was one of them.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorites.
You guys, check this out. How freaking incredible is that? We have a friend that paints for the St. Louis Cardinals, and he does these really great photos that are auctioned off. That's a glare. And so we asked him to paint this for us, and he did. And look at that. That is a painting. That is not a photograph. That is a painting. This is a photograph. If you look at my profile picture on YouTube, this is the photograph that I have. But look at the detail on my dress. It is just stunning. I mean, the detail in the grass. How fantastic. I can't help that glare, but you come back here and you can see it. This is the stairs leading down. We hung it right there, so you can see it right there. And then if you come down the stairs, that's a good shot. Just so stunning. I'm so happy. And I know my leg kind of looks weird. That's just how my leg is. I don't know. I was just in an awkward stance. But yeah, you come down here and you can also see it from down here. So there's a little bit of a glare, but I can see it really well. The camera's not picking it up great, but yeah, you can see it from down here and from up there. We chose right there. I think it's a perfect place. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. He just did a phenomenal job on that. And let me know. I just think it's so great. I've always wanted just something really special from our wedding, and we'll keep that forever. Actually, one of our kids has already claimed it when we're no longer here, so that's quite interesting, but I never really thought about it like that. But that picture will definitely outlast us, so that's pretty cool to know. But I'm going to get everything nice and vacuumed. I already got my bedroom vacuumed. I'm going to get these stairs vacuumed and the floor all done. We were coming in and out, unloading the car, and we were all had our shoes on. And so these floors took a beating. They're just nasty. We just tracked everything in and out. And so I want to go ahead and get my Tineco vacuum. I love this thing. This thing is so nice and convenient. I don't know why I didn't take the stick off. I was tired, gal. I was so tired. But I'm just going to get these nice and vacuumed off. It makes it so convenient. Just grab this right off the charger, go up in the bedroom, get it nice and vacuumed, get the stairs done. And then I'm actually going to grab my Tineco Mac. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Sorry, guys. My Tineco map and vac, because I need to get these floors nice and cleaned. Like I said, we were going in and out. We were in the car for 16 hours. We were going in and out of public restrooms and all that jazz. And so our floors, they're gross. They really are gross. Plus our cats have been here. And so they've been walking around in their litter boxes and all that stuff. And I usually clean the floors like every other day, maybe every 2 days. So it's been 5 days, and I think it's about time to get them mopped and vacuumed really thoroughly. That's why I love this thing so much, because you can do both at the same time. It makes it so easy. I am 100% in love with this thing. If you guys are interested, I'll link it below. The only thing with these is make sure you clean them out every single time. If not, it can grow bacteria, which will create an extremely foul smell. So just make sure every single time you use them, you just get them nice and cleaned out. And it doesn't take that long. It takes way less time than vacuuming and mopping your floors if you just use this one product and then clean it out. So you'll be good to go. If you guys made it to the end of the video, you know I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate you regardless if you watch it to the end of the video. You watch, you like, you comment. I appreciate it all. But if you guys make it to the very end of this video, it really does help out my channel a ton. And so I truly, truly do appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope that it gives you some inspiration.
Song on